Blue team pentakill.
Just a little background on this video before we start. I was messing around in ranked matches and realized that most people don't know how to fight an Illaoi and say she's broken. So I, with over my 80% win rate with her, have decided to clear things up and shed some light on how to mess her up. Just in case you're wondering, these are my runes I currently use, and to other Illaoi mains, I'm sorry in advance, but here we go. So there's a few things that I'd like to say.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
1. Nobody knows how to fight against Illaoi. 2. Most nobody knows how to fight against an Illaoi. Let's take this Jace for example. I played against one Jace who could fight against an Illaoi. It's not this guy. There's a good old huge direction. He likes to use his mana a lot, and he doesn't get it back with his Jace hammer. You know, it's sad. It's very sad. If he was smart, he'd do a lot more poke damage. But he's not. Like here, for example, okay? Let's take a moment. Let's take a moment. He jumped on me, I pulled the spirit out, and I start beating the crap out of it, right? Well, I ulted as well, as you can see from all these beautiful tentacles everywhere. And, well, yeah, let's go for this. He died. He ran towards tentacles that were already existing, and he died. You don't do that. You don't. And you gotta pop the mastery a little bit, because, you know, it makes people tilt and ranked. The Jace that I fought that was pretty rough, right? It's extremely rough for me. When I ult, he would jump on me, and then he would use his hammer to knock me away. Because if I'm away from the spirit and the ult tentacles, they do diddly squat for me, and he would have killed me. Like, let's can I rewind this a little bit? Let's see. Jump back. Let's do that. Let's jump back. Just seconds. Okay, now look, boom, right there. If he would take his beautiful hammer and throw me away instead of just jumping and then running, any direction away from his stuff, it helped him out a lot. Because as you can see, I don't have much time left on the spirit. And we're pretty even, and Jace does health damage, so do I. He could screw me up, but instead, here he goes. There he is. Runs to a tentacle that's existing, and it hits him. When you're fighting an Illaoi, if your spirit's pulled out and then it goes away, yes, it does spawn, I think, up to 4 tentacles, but if they're already existing, they don't take the time to bubble up and hit you. They just hit you. It's a bit of an issue, I just want to say. I mean, people like him are why I have 88% win rate with Illaoi right now, which I'm cool with. But yeah, let's continue on to the next one. All right, so here, Jace is gone. I've killed him. He's moved out. Let's see. Yeah, I killed him the one time. I pushed him out of lane. He's gone. He just died to our graves. Ooh. There we are. I teleported to the bottom. Let's rewind this a little bit because, you know, camera issues. Let's tick tick tick. We'll put it right back to when I was up top. So there I am, up top. If you see down there on the bottom, everybody's jumping, fighting. Oh no, my team's getting Cute little bone. Jace thinks he's gonna grab himself a few kills. Has no idea what he's doing because, you know, low elo. Here I come. They're both low. They got one. And Illaoi crushes. Jumps. Crushes. He does not try to run away. He tries to get the kill. Too hungry. And whack. There's a lot that could be done. Well, for one, they shouldn't have engaged in that, and when they saw the teleport coming in, they should have backed all the way out. Personal experience, they should have just backed out, but nobody's that smart. Especially at low elos, because this is all in bronze, so what do I know, right? It's a bronze game. Playing this game for years. Went preseason. Preseason says bronze. Here I am, bronze. But yeah, the Fizz. Don't think he had any mana. I could check. Go back a little ways. No. A little too. Let's go back a little more. Oh yeah, so he had mana. He just jumped. Okay, so he used his jump to escape from one of them. Maybe there's a little something. So here we are, just a couple of moments after teleporting bot lane and cleaning up, you know, doing all that beautiful stuff we do. Is when people start to either lag or tilt or who knows, right? See, Pantheon has targeted me, and they're just kind of coming down. That's what they're doing. Well, there's the Fizz, and he just stood there. He didn't team up with Pantheon, anything. If they were smart, they would have waited, came together. Pantheon could have initiated with a stun, and they could have tried to burst me down, but they didn't. And they fought me under tentacles. Well, Fizz gave up. It's yeah. Here we go. There is a major level difference, 6 and 10, so I got 4 levels on them. My tentacles do a massive amount of damage, and I'm not sure what he had planned. It did not go well. And here we go again. They're doing good. See, they're getting me away from my tentacles, and it's gonna go bad for me. The Jace is like, yeah, and then he pulls out. See, get me away from my tentacles. I can't really do anything. The problem is they all ran away, which is not that great. And a wasted ulti right there because, you know, you overestimate things. And the lovely fishy Nami down there doing all the work.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Now this, I get a little cocky right here. Just a tiny bit cocky. First I only noticed him, and as you can see there, the stun screwed everything over for me. And that's my first death. Yep, 911. Someone call the doctor. Now I was waiting for something to click right there for them that entire time though. They stunned me, and they screwed me over. If they could have kept doing that, they'd have been fine.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
So let's fast forward a little bit. I took the Rift Herald because why not? I spawned in 3 tentacles, beat its ass. Missed that. But they fight me under my tentacles, which not the smartest thing anybody's ever done. And 5% of my missing health pack. I think it scales with increasing levels, but you know, tentacles like to give you a little bit of food, a little bit of sustain. So we are again. We went back, came back top lane. You know, pretty much almost full build now because Kleptomancy, and everybody decides to fight me. Let's notice a couple parts where they messed up, right? They all initiated. Nobody stunned me. Like nobody. Let's back up. Alright, this should be about right where we were. Everybody's coming up. You can see over here. I'm gonna slow it down. Jace pokes, misses. That's all good. So let's boost this by half. Okay, we got the Fizz coming down and around. We got the Echo. All right, Echo thinks I'm gonna go long. Overshoots the stun. Jumps on me. Pantheon coming up. Does not jump with a stun. If he stunned me, I wouldn't have been able to ult. That's his first problem. Everyone else is now running away. Nobody's trying to get me off of my tentacles. Echo ults back underneath of them. Fizz jumps into him. I mean, there's... What are they planning to do? I understand I'm low, but I out-level them and nobody's trying to lock me down. Then we can bring this back up. Xin Zhao goes in, thinks he's going to do something, and gets smashed. All the stuff that happened there could have easily been turned against me if I was stunned. There's, when the Echo missed, the Pantheon should have followed up. Because if I would have attacked Pantheon, I would have missed my auto because of his block. But I'd have been stunned also, so I wouldn't have been able to ult. In that amount of time, they could have bursted me down, or the Fizz might have been able to do something, because it's a Fizz. They nuke people. Then it's just kind of a snowball of them trying to come back up after the pentakill to do anything. It's pretty rough. So, I mean, what this boils down to is if you want to fight an Illaoi and you want to win, you have to lock her down and then burst her down. Lux, Morgana, anybody with a stun, knock up, immobilize, that's great. And never ever fight an Illaoi under a tower. Or not a tower, tentacles. Never ever fight an Illaoi under tentacles. Just don't. It's bad. So, final breakdown on how to fight Illaoi. 1. Don't fight her under her tentacles. She will kill you. 2. Stuns are your friend and her worst enemy. If she can't do anything, she's not going anywhere and not hurting you. And 3. Avoid fighting under her ult. If you can, knock her away. If you're a Jace, Alistar, any of those people, throw her. Just get her out from under her tentacles. Or lock her down. Juggle her if you have knockups, stun her, whatever you do, don't let her move. Because if she does, her tentacles are going to hit you. If you can do those few things, you're good. I mean, you could also go for the whole staying away from her when she ults. Then her tentacles will have to spawn, well, nothing to be exact. Like, the rest will become untargetable, but you just have nothing to worry about. So she wastes it. Aside from that, it's all you really need to do. The tentacles are her bread and butter. You just get rid of that factor and she's done. So yeah, I hope this helped.